Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has blocked Defense Minister Yoav Gallant's scheduled trip to the United States, which was intended for discussions on potential strikes against Iran. Gallant was set to depart for Washington on Tuesday to meet with U.S. defense officials, but Netanyahu insisted on a phone call with President Joe Biden before the trip could proceed. The delay comes at a critical time, with tensions high over Israel's possible military action against Iran. Senior American officials have expressed growing unease about Israel's approach to a potential strike on Iran, particularly regarding targets like its oil industry. Gallant's visit was seen as an opportunity to address these concerns, but the postponement is now likely to deepen the distrust between the two countries. Sources indicated that Netanyahu also wanted the Israeli Security Cabinet to approve any military plans concerning Iran before Gallant's departure. Pentagon spokesperson Sabrina Singh confirmed the delay, but did not specify when the trip would be rescheduled.
I don't have a sense of how long Minister Gallant's visit has been postponed. I refer you to the Israeli Ministry of Defense to speak to that. No, there's nothing that can't be discussed over the phone that can be discussed in person. Certainly in-person visits allow for just, deepening the relationship, being in person. The question that Lita had asked me was, has the secretary spoken to Minister Gallant today? And I just am not aware of any call that has taken place. That being said, there always could be one that lands on the books for later today, later this week, next week. I think you know that they remain in regular touch.
State Department spokesperson Matthew Miller commented on Netanyahu's involvement in the delay, saying that decisions regarding Israeli ministers' travel are up to the Israeli government. Gallant's trip had been hastily arranged following an Iranian missile attack earlier this month. The postponement also follows rising criticism from American officials who have expressed doubts about Israel's intentions regarding Iran. There is concern in Washington that Israel's plans may extend beyond military objectives and could include attacks on Iran's oil infrastructure. Such an escalation could have significant economic consequences, potentially spiking global oil prices and affecting international stability. European governments have echoed Washington's concerns, urging Israel to avoid targeting Iran's oil industry. Saudi Arabia, which has mended ties with Iran in recent years, has also expressed alarm at the possibility of an Israeli strike. Saudi Foreign Minister Faisal bin Farhan emphasized his country's desire to maintain peace during recent meetings in Qatar, underscoring the importance of stability in the region. Netanyahu's decision to delay Gallant's visit comes at a time of fragile relations between Israel and the U.S. The Biden administration is particularly wary of any action that could drive up oil prices, especially with the upcoming U.S. presidential elections. Rising oil prices could bolster Russia's economy, further complicating the West's efforts to support Ukraine in its war against Vladimir Putin. There is also increasing tension between Netanyahu and Biden, with reports of strained communication between the two leaders. Recent excerpts from journalist Bob Woodward's book reveal harsh criticism of Netanyahu by President Biden, further complicating diplomatic relations. The White House has not denied the content of these reports, adding to the uncertainty surrounding Gallant's trip and Israel's broader military intentions.